Good morning, everybody. We are back. The show is called TBR SSF Show. It is myself, the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe. I'm joined by Swin. Saddam, Maake, the number one fan of Kaizer Chiefs, and Bafana Bafana. Yana don't beat us, but to Swin. So that's why I said I'm going to Swin. Swin, welcome to the show.
No, thank you, comrade. And to Tjovitjo say, I just want to send the condolence for him what happened at the Orlando Stadium.
Tjovitjo blind. You wouldn't miss this show for anything. Yeah? You wouldn't miss this show for anything today. Kiamono Kense Kappa Ubnati. Kense trading happened today, Tjovitjo. Bon, welcome to the show. I'll give you the topics now. Let me welcome Tjovitjo. Tjovitjo, you see, Hasil Kuala. No, Abale, Ujiyo, but he's here. Actually, Baba Angli, Bajafat. Tjovitjo, our only Brazilian on the show. Welcome to the show. Greet the viewers.
Thank you, Saubrey. Morning to the viewers. Morning, Tjovitjo, my colleague. I'll send you a quote to the great Jose Mourinho.
Yeah.
The special one.
Yeah.
He said,
in
football, you're as good as your last game. For a super sport.
Yeah.
And just another reminder, because season year 2024-25, Pirates is the only team that have won a trophy. 2024-2025, Pirates is the only team. So you can send as many condolences as you want, but Pirates remain the only team with the trophy. Thank you.
All right. We're supposed to have Mudise Mwanesu Walefatshe. I know he enjoys teasing you. A Kaizer Chiefs fan of note. I don't know, but there is a problem with network this morning. I also struggled. So I just wonder what's going to happen when we start now editing, because that's where the problem gets started. Now, guys, I want us to discuss. I want us to look at Chiefs Saddam Kala Al-Labatwamdim. Let's give him the opportunity to celebrate the Weber Petting influencer Serene and all that. And let's look at that briefly. And then I know you want to get at Tabo, and the Tabo wants to get at you too. I'll give you another 5 minutes. But today I want us to discuss two things, very important, because we need to use our show as an education tool. Infotainment, we need to educate. We've just seen that Royal AM has lost their appeal. Remember, Royal AM, they lodged their complaint directly to FIFA. All right, there is a matter of jurisdiction there and all that, but they went to FIFA. But I think that is their right to do so. They're within the FIFA laws and requirements. So they lost. Then they were banned not to buy players until they pay Nokovic. So we are waiting to see what's going to happen. Finally, they lodged the appeal. They lost the appeal. So we want to know where is the matter going to go. I'll give you more information there as far as that is concerned. That's one thing. Another thing is Messi has done the incredible thing. Well, notwithstanding the fact that I'm a fan of Lionel Messi, he has done an incredible thing. 2 hat-trick in 4 days, all right? Back to back, all right? One for the national squad, one for Inter Miami. The one for Inter Miami, it was done in 10 minutes. I don't know what to say about this guy. Now there's a debate in America who should be the MVP, the most valuable player. So we'll watch the space and see who's going to be the MVP. So those are the 2 topics. Now let's dive into it. Saddam, what happened? King and Zemur didn't change here, Kumakos. What King brought stability there, Gomakosi, for you guys to score for. I don't know. It has been a long time. Saddam?
Yeah, the coach understands the players. He motivates them. He talks to them. He gives them a chance. He wants them to play their role in the field of play. And then remember, the young players, they couldn't get their feet on after the other coach. But now I can see the young players, they are enjoying. Serino supply them and see the mud as a captain on the middle of the park. They are working as a team. You can see they got a sense of agency, they got a commitment, and then they are good in the field. They pass each other, they play as a team. This is what we want. And then what we just don't want.
Hugo Bross once said, yeah, sorry to cut you short. Hugo Bross said, Chiefs have a very good coach. He said, you can see that he has done with the politics. Apparently, there were politics at Chiefs. So that's Hugo Bross, his observation. He said, he has done with the politics, no favoritism. Everybody play deservedly so. That's Hugo Bross. And not underestimating the role that is played by Agustin Serino. And I saw Peter said, a good player, a coachable player, sometimes he can be emotional, but that's Sereno for you. That was Pito on his tweet. Tabinho, what's your take? What do you think? What tender fortune at Kaizer Chiefs?
But Saubrey, look, I'm not the one who quickly rush into making comments. Especially, look, Kaizer Chiefs have only played, how many? 4 games.
Yeah, 4 games.
Yeah, for me, it's early days. They might think they've turned the corner, but I still think they're still in the second.
They're still a long way to go.
Yeah, look, it's early days. The season is fairly new. Let's see what happens on game number 15 of the season. That's when I start to measure teams. I measure teams on game number 15. I'm not going to be intimidated by Mamelodi Sundowns holding the position. I know when they see there, it's difficult, to take them down. Equally so, I'm not excited with the Pirates' performance. Yes, they've done well so far. They've lost against Mamkhize, but Pirates cannot become, a bad team overnight.
Yeah, I'll come back to that one. I'll come back to that one.
Going back to Kaizer Chiefs. Yeah,
I was working to
Kaizer Chiefs for us. Yeah, going back to Kaizer Chiefs. I'm not convinced yet.
So don't you see any changes in terms of the players?
Look, I can see. They connect nice passes. They understand each other. But for me, what is key is consistency. Can they keep there until the end of the season or until mid-season? Consistent. Are they going to be consistent with the current form that we see? They're doing well, not taking anything away from them. But I just wanna, because for you to build consistency, it takes you time. You don't just decide that Kaizer Chiefs is consistent after 4 games.
Saddam, have you seen any change? I saw him allowing Serino to be a playmaker. All right? Chiefs have been struggling with playmaker. They try and do, he could not match that. They tried, that boy who was from Amazulu, went back now to, I think went back to Richards Bay. The Rasta Stebe. And then they tried Mart. I have problems with Mart. Mart lose so many balls in that position. But Serino, I think you can see the connection. Him as number 10, a free role, he making Chiefs to sing. And the goal that he scored, you could see that person understands football and he knew exactly what he wanted to do. What do you want to say about what I said? Or you have anything that you see?
No, I agree with you. It's many changes, but it's still early to say that, but for 4 games to score 8 goals, we got 8 goals. So this is very important for us because at the stadium we want to see goals. Serena, the game is a good one. He's experienced, he can do everything. That's why on the middle of the park we're not so much worried because he can take anything. You can just see where he was middling in the middle of the park, going there, but we just worried. We don't want to push him hard, and then end of the day he's going to lose the focus. But we must support him because last time he was getting injured, even when he got the coach said he'll give him a few minutes to go there after injury. But really, we are happy because he's doing well. Somebody like Saddam, remember when he Saddam, he was nowhere to be seen. We didn't know what happened, but when he comes, he saw that I know it's Saddam, but he showed that he's a good player. That's why the coach of Bafana Bafana said the coach is good. He knows how to motivate the player. Just see what happened to Tjovitjo. After he made the goals, you go to him and say, don't worry, don't listen to the supporters. This is my job to protect you. Just keep on, you'll score the goals. And that happened. So we love to say to supporters, let's support our team. Let's not boo our players. This is the way that we call 12 players to support our team. But the team is not yet on the track, is going there. After 8 games or 10 games, so we can talk. But now...
Okay, Saddam, let's move on. Congratulations. Apparently, let's say about 42,000 people there going to Kopita Mukawa Stadium. So that's job well done. So you as supporters are doing well. Tabinho, I'm a Pakania. I'm a Kosa Chablila. I guess you're a Pakania. You have just said, I mean, one loss does not make the coach a bad coach. You know what I like about Pirates coach? He's always calm. He's calm, and he doesn't taken by the hype, and he doesn't like the wara wara. He doesn't like the media. That's what Jomo said. Said this guy doesn't like the media. In fact, he do his talk in the field of play. Tabinho, yeah. So we know in South Africa, once they've lost, they start making noise. So what's your take?
I'll even pose the question to Tjovitjo. Show me the history of PSL where a coach has played 5 finals and won 5 finals. 5 finals, he all won them. 3 MTN, 8 and 2 Nedbank Cups. Show me a coach in the PSL who has done that.
We don't have.
Jose has achieved. No, we don't have. Show me a coach in the era of the PSL who have won MTN 8 3 times in a row, back to back.
So I hope the Buccaneers will retain him. Sorry to cut you short, T-Boss. But what was very disappointing from my perspective, the supporters of Pirates did not attend in numbers. The previous games, they were attending in numbers. So we want to see Pirates supporters putting the bomb on the seats. So they were not in great numbers. You see what Kaizer Chiefs have done, 42,000 people attended their game and Pirates was doing well. So what's your take about that? Because they need that 13 player, the players and the coach.
Yeah, but Saubrey, we also need to look at contributing factors as well. It's in the middle of the month, high rate of unemployment. There could be a number of reasons. Other commitments, like I for one, I didn't watch the game because I had to be somewhere. So there could be a number of reasons why people didn't understand.
Those factors, are also affecting Chiefs, but they attended 42.
Now, fair enough. I understand it. But all I'm saying is, like I said, there could be a number of factors. We don't know. So I cannot jump into conclusion and say why Pirates supporters didn't attend the game. And before this game, Mamkhize, Pirates has always been doing well. So Pirate supporters don't have a reason not to go to the stadium. Pirate supporters have got every reason to go to the stadium.
Yeah. So
this is their first loss
from now
in so
on,
many games.
I'm also encouraging
I can't
you.
even remember.
I'm also encouraging you to attend their games, so that they have their voice.
When I have time.
Yeah.
I will when I have time. You and I know we have 24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what could be the problem according to you? What led to? Because look at this. They were scored 3 quick goals. All right. And Pirates was dominating, to be fair. They were dominating, and then they missed so many goals. What could be the problem?
Number one, Saubrey, complacency. I think we won that game before we could play. We thought Maake, the rookie, it's just going to be a walk in the park. And the rookies caught us by surprise. Secondly, the gap left by the injured Saddam at the back created problems for us. Because if you look at the combination that Jose had, he partnered Tjovitjo and Saddam in central defense. Now that is injured, he had to bring in CBC. I don't think CBC and Saddam, connected very well. And if you can this boy have done well. He was even, he even got a call up into Bafana Sisane. The ball deflected on him. It was an own goal. And
it does happen. Great stars, they've scored their own goal. Remember Maria? Yeah. He was so huge, man. He scored an old goal against Orlando Pirates, the nemesis of Chiefs. So it happens.
Yeah, and he conceded a penalty, which led to the third goal. But look, the boy is good. He cannot be a bad player overnight. And the fact that Hugo Bruce gave him a call up says something about him. It means he's one among the best. Okay, he just needs to keep his head up and walk on. These things happen. The other problem is, I think, more Saddam. Saddam know how to win these cups. But I think the problem with Saddam is he's putting himself under pressure. He wants to win them all. And that's not going to happen. That's why football becomes, football is a team sport. So sometimes he makes good decisions at the wrong time. And sometimes he makes the wrong decisions at the right time.
Yes.
So, look, it was not meant to be Saubrey. Let me put it that way. Maake got their opportunities. They exploited and they used the chances. Pirates have got so many chances, but they didn't bury them.
And guess what? Even the coach of Maake, Clinton Larson, admitted that, you know what, we're going to the Lions' den with our eyes open, and then you could see how Pirates return. And then the mere fact that they scored to those 2 goals, they could have finished us. So, but well done to Maake. Guys, let's move on to our topic. Royal AM. They could not pay. I don't know what's happening at Royal AM. Normally these matters, you don't discuss them when they are sub judice, because you don't want tomorrow people to sue you. Okay. But this is what happened. Royal AM, allegedly, they did not fulfill the financial commitment to Djokovic, and then Djokovic decided to lay a case against them. They lost it, and then he laid the case against them with FIFA. They lost it, and then they were banned to buy players until they pay Djokovic. And then they appealed that case. They've lost that appeal. So now what are the implications? So you had Mr. Matthew, the lawyer with PSL, he was giving us the perspective. We need to understand what's going to happen. He said it went to appeal, they lost it. And because they lost it, now the next step, it will go to the disciplinary, okay, within the FIFA. Now, then he also said the chances are the FIFA can take bad view on that. And then they may be doctor points or they may be fired from the league so that we end with 15 teams. So those are the rules. We need to play by the rules. So what's your take a bit, Tjovitjo? If you were to advise Mamkhize, what would you say?
You know, as a business person, I'm glad that you are into finance.
Yeah.
The question that I'm asking myself is that they need to pay Samir Nokovic 12 million. The question I'm asking is that how much are their legal costs to try? So basically, they spend more trying to save less. So they could have simply, because obviously if this matters goes to FIFA and whatnot, the payment should be in maybe I said to be corrected in foreign currency, which the rate of exchange doesn't favor us at the moment, right? So basically, I think they are ill-advised. Their legal team is failing there. They could have simply made an arrangement to pay the 12 million and let it slide and move on with their life and focus on playing. Now the problem is now if there are possibilities of them being expelled, they're actually going to use even more than what they are trying to save. Because 12 million, yes, it's a lot of money.
It's a lot
but
of money.
They could make an arrangement to say, look, we'll give you 50% of that, and then the remaining 6 million will pay in the terms. So they would negotiate, terms. But I think, for me, that's a poor decision. Look, as a person with a legal background, you act on the mandate of your client. Okay, so if your client says we are pushing harder, you can't advise them against their decision. You can always give them advice, but the final decision lies with them. So I'm not sure if the legal team gave them the advice to say, let's settle and move on, or the legal team agree that we need to pursue. So the question again would be, is the legal team acting in the interest of their client?
Yeah. Look, we just hope, like you are saying, remember a legal team give you advice. It's up to you whether you take the advice or not.
Yeah.
So it's yeah. The other thing that I want to touch on, guys, big up to Mangoba Committee. He came out to say, you know what? This thing of Mokoena, myself, and Hugo Bros, I'm going to make sure that we meet and talk about it. Which, you know what? I said, Mangoba, did like a bigger man in this, okay? And then on the same token, Mamelodi Sundowns is doing well, okay? So big up to him. Tjovitjo, let me allow you to leave. I'm sure you're going to a meeting, but thanks for participating, much appreciated. So,
but I still remain the only team in the PSL with the trophy. Thank you, Saubrey.
Sure, bro. No matter ujiwe, man. Yeah. Yeah. Saddam, before I move on, let me just share the books that we sell. Remember, we're a financial company, so our purpose is to educate. That's all what we are trying to achieve at all times. We try to educate as much as we can. Let's see. I think I've lost that. Okay, I've lost that, but it's fine. I'll share another book. This is the book that I wanted to share. Secrets for Becoming Rich, which is my first book. This is the second edition of it. I've been always asking myself, how do people make money? Saddam, you know, generational wealth. You know, more thing sometimes who depend who decide our utlobajwang. And this is the curse that I want to cut in my generation because I was born in a very poor family. I suffered a lot. And then to be where I am, I was talking to my son the other day. I said, guys, you know what? Where I come from, and then you guys, I'm giving you at least something better than what I got. But I want you to take it to another level. And your children should be bigger than you. But all those boils down to education. So that's why that's my emphasis. This is a book, you can get it from us, only from us. Remember, to make money, you need to understand how money matters work. One of those is a debt. You know, how do you make sure that you understand that? Because once you understand that, then you can make as much money as you want. So, as you can see here, this is the book that I wrote. It's called How to Get Out of Bad Debt, Use Other People's Money and Resources to Get Rich. And it will show you. And in that book, there's a strategy that shows you how to pay your debts quicker by simply paying an extra 100 Rand on top of what you are paying on your installment. So, yeah, let's see. The other book is this one, a friend of mine, Nom Samasbugo. The book is called Entrepreneur Awakening. So she runs a number of businesses, and I saw on Facebook the daughter has started a bakery, which is quite good. This is it. If we want to succeed, business is the way to go. All right. Now, so those are some of the books, but let's move on. Saddam. And now, as we said, this thing, Maake. And then let me move on to the other topic. I wanted to say we saw Lionel Messi has scored 2 goals back to back, and then 3 goals back to back. I wanted to say 2 hat-tricks, and then now people are debating in America who should win the MVP. MVP is the most valuable player. So now I don't know why people debate that one, because you become a valuable player by bringing certain elements. This guy played only 19 games. The argument was he played only 19 games. Because he played 19 games, he didn't play the whole season. So why should he become the MVP? It's not about how many games you play. In fact, that's a reflection of how poor they are. A guy comes, play 19 games, you play the whole season, and he scored 20 goals. And then the highest top goal scorer is, what's the name? Is Benteke with 23. And Benteke played the entire season. So those are things that they need to take into consideration. And we saw that Infantino has said they are going to play for the Club World Cup. And then, so now, although that one, it's a little bit controversial because the criteria was the overall winner. Yes, they've won the MLS, but they're still going to play the knockout. All right. But I don't know. Maybe they must give the reason. I think the reason is very simple. They didn't want to lose it. They still want to benefit from Messi while he's still playing. So that is why they said, you know what? Let's give him the MVP, because they know if that World Cup, if Messi is there, and then they will do well. So now this is it to say Messi, he has played for 3 clubs. Well, I don't count the River Plate. I'm counting this only 3 clubs, Barcelona and Argentina. In all these 3 clubs, Messi is the top goal scorer. All right, he's topping in all 3, and then so these are the reasons why Infantino said they decided to award what you call Inter Miami to play in the World Cup. First up, congratulations to the supporters for the Shield. Second, you guys qualify for the World Cup, and thirdly, you'll be hosting the World Cup. I mean the Club World Cup. Remember, the Club World Cup, they want to make revenue, they want to lead, and then I think FIFA realized that, okay, this thing, what is it called? The Champions League is leading, so they want to be in that space. Now, this is the earlier information that I was giving, that Messi is leading. He led with Barcelona, he's got 672 goals. And then with Argentina, it's at 112 now. With Inter Miami, he's at 33. You know, I listen to all players talking about this guy. They all say, you know, we wish this guy doesn't retire. We want to see him continue to continue. Saddam, what do you want to say about the news about Lionel Messi?
Yeah, before I go to Lionel Messi, I just want to say something that you mentioned about Mamkhize. I'm sorry to go back. The issue of Mamkhize, I listened to the lawyer on the metro. I think the lawyer is not so much. I'm not issue about FIFA. He was not okay. When I'm just chow the money for Mamkhize, I feel sorry. I thought if Singimunis was there, Singimunis was going to assist the lady, Mamkhize, to get right, because he knows the rules. But the lawyer, they just chow the money, they don't do. Today, the lady is in trouble because of the lawyer. But anyway, good luck for her. She's supposed to pay Nogobi's long time to me. That was going to be hard. But anyway, to deal with that, good luck for her. We need her as a lady to have a team at Royal AM at Natala. So for the Messi is a gem. You can't compete with Messi, who score goals twice back to back and a hat trick. And then end of the day, you want to compete with somebody that is playing for the whole season.
All right.
We
all
check
right. Saddam,
performance.
sorry.
The performance.
Yeah, let me move on because the time is against me. They also say Ronaldo may also play. You know how Ronaldo in the Club World Cup, how he could play. Their season is ending, all right, and the FIFA, there is 2 weeks open window. They can buy players. Ronaldo can stop playing because his contract will have ended with Al Nassr. He may join any team that is playing the Club World Cup and say, "Here I am, guys." And then for that twitch and go back maybe to Al Nassr. We'll see. We'll watch the space. So that's it. But Saddam, thank you so much. I was just showing my other book, how to get out of bed. I mean, how I turn 500 Rand into $1 million business. The other thing that I'm teaching people about, or mentoring, I'm mentoring those people who want to learn about business. If they want to be mentored, they must just contact us. Thank you so much, Saddam, for your time. And then, yeah. This morning we had a problem with technical issues, but finally here we are. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming.
Pumulon. We go to Limpopo for Super Sport. We're going to get Born. We're going to stay at Limpopo for 2 games. Against the team Bergen, Super Sport, Saturday. And then on the third game, I'm going to do a favor for my colleague to make a revenge. So thank you very much. Let's go to Pitamgaba and continue where we left. Another Pumulon is coming.
Okay, Mamela, close the Sundown now. The next round. We'll talk about that. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Yeah, thank you so much, people, for subscribing and also commenting all the time. Much appreciated. We thank you for your love.
Yes. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Yeah. How you like my new coupe? Big body, put that thing on new shoes. Then I let the roof loose. It make all my enemies gotta choose. Whoa. How you like my new coupe? Big body, put that thing on new shoes. Whoa. Then I let the roof loose. It make all my enemies gotta choose. Whoa. Record exec. I'm the guy out here that's cutting checks. Woo. Check yourself. Another man's riches ain't your wealth. Whoa. And I'm doing well. I got got all my double C's all up in Chanel. Big body tryna get the thing to parallel. Louis V, only time the boy take the L. Heavy on the scale. Dope boy. Ooh, I'm such a dope boy. Whoa. Can't dumb me down. I seen the standard change ever since I've been around. I heard them boys talking when I'm there, not a sound. I had to cut the throats, making sure I dig them down. Man, I dig them down, put them in the dirt. They try to put me down, but they put me in the mud. Cameras in the shit when the boy hit reverse, but I ain't going back. Dope boy. Ooh, I'm such a dope boy. Whoa, dope boy. How you like my new coupe? Big body, put that thing on new shoes. Then I let the roof loose. They make all my enemies call it truce. Whoa. How you like my new coupe? Big body, put that thing on new shoes. Whoa. Then I let the roof loose. They make all my enemies call it truce. Whoa. Man, we buy it out at your own risk if you ever try it out. Hope you don't exceed. I got all my dogs, man, we on a different breed. If you ever want it, man, that thing becomes a need. Thinking on my feet, but I'm never on my knees. Shipping everything, I get my shit from overseas. Blue face nose like a nigga moving keys. They don't know your name, man, you wanna lease your keys. Dope boy. Ooh, I'm such a dope boy. Whoa, dope boy. Ooh, I'm such a dope boy. Whoa, I gotta stay paid. Man, we never watching, but we know they up by face. Gotta feed them all, man, there's so much on my plate. No matter what the phase, man, we never ever faced. Never ever faced. How you like my new coupe? Big body, put that thing on new shoes. Then I let the roof loose. They make all my enemies call it truce. Whoa, how you like my new coupe? Big body, put that thing on new shoes. Whoa, then I let the roof loose. It make all my enemies call it truce. Whoa. Damn, Ricky. Look at what you did. Notorious. I gotta go big. Oh, Bob the Builder. Yeah, I gotta fix the shit. Hey Matilda, I know you like the shit. You like my movie. Oh, I'm about to flip the script.